There it goes. We're live. Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today. Tonight, day wherever, we're actually drinking tonight. Brewskis.
And the only reason why, can you see the ice in there? This is the only way I would drink a beer.
Had no idea that their beer here is like 28 to 29 degrees.
Right now, as a sign, the cooler says 28.
So if you're coming to, where are we at? Myrtle Beach Bike Week. You want to definitely stop over here and have some beer. They're not too crowded yet, so it's not a bad place to head out. It's not as bad as when we were down there at Fort Myers, or the ones over there in Henderson, Nevada. But they've got a great staff here. We've got it's not very crowded yet. Here's the other camera.
Hey, there's R2799's on. How are you doing? Dawn's in the house. Bill McLucky's here. There's Bill. How you guys doing? We're having fun down here. It's been nice weather. It hasn't been too humid. Not much rain, but the rain's coming. But it's only for Friday. And then after that, no more rain, but it's gonna be hot. It's not gonna be like it's been. Bring in tea. She brought me water, but didn't bring you any tea.
Manager just went by.
They don't have to wear the little skimpy outfits.
Yeah. It's rainy in Minnesota.
Oh no.
That ain't no fun. You're probably getting the rain that we're gonna get later. So because it's out there in the ocean, flipping around there or something like that. So yeah, if you're coming down here, what you need to do, let me go up here and turn my banner on, put on this one, there we go. If you're coming down here, you need to contact us through here. Write us an email, put your phone number on it, and we'll send you our phone number that we have that we give out to our subscribers, and then that way when you're down here, you can text us and say, hey, where you guys at, or what's going on, or what do you got planned for today? Because I have no idea what we're doing every day yet. It's way too early, and if you watch the video today, some of the trucks and stuff are starting to pull in, so that's kind of exciting. What we got here? That one didn't show up. There we go. Everyday getaway. There's Terry.
Terry Bruce. We saw her in Panama City.
Look, it's Steve.
Steve's on. I wonder how Steve's doing. Yeah. Whoops.
Here we go. Here's what happens if you meet us on a live. See, this is Steven.
They'll never come here again because now they got me. I've got a CVO in my driveway. Anybody interested in a good deal? All you Pam Farmer in Plains, Virginia, be looking. Here's Bob and Tam. They love you. Thank you, folks. Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
All right, so that's that. So you can, if you want to come out when we're at one of our lives, you're more than happy to. We'll throw you on camera and let you do a shout out to your family or friends or whatever you want to do. And so we don't have a problem with that. We'll be doing some lives. I haven't set them up yet. We got to look and see where our internet's going to be. We're probably definitely going to do one from SB&B. Everybody knows what that is. We don't want to say it on here because they'll probably boycott me. Beaver Bar will probably do something over there. I had somewhat internet, but I didn't take all the hot spots with me, so not sure how that'll all go.
I think she gave us her personal login before.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did do that. That's right. So we should be able to get right on. And so we'll do some from the Beaver Bar. Won't be doing anything live from the probably from the dealerships. You know what happened there last year.
Friday from Delaware. Okay, we'll be waiting for you.
So watch out. The roads might be slick coming down because we're gonna get most of our rain. They're saying right now is Friday. So we're moving to the next campground tomorrow. So we took the bike over to Steven's house, dropped it off, cover on it, and move the RV tomorrow afternoon. And we'll be over in the state park. It's hard to catch up with us out there because we're only coming to edit and sleep. This rally being that it's
so spread out.
Yeah, it's
28 miles from end to end.
From end to end, it's 28 miles.
Yeah.
So
and there's already a lot of bikes out here. We'll see. Tim's on. Hey there, Tim.
Yep, good cold beer.
It's raining in Washington, so you're in the NW, the Northwest. I finally got it. He spells it out for me now, Washington.
So she always thinks Washington, D.C. or Washington, what?
Well, no, he always says NW, and I always think West Virginia, and I don't know why. Uh-oh, we have a Facebook user.
If you're in Facebook, all you have to do is right above the picture there.
Chris Delapanto's on. Hi there, How you doing?
You click that, and that will give you permission for you or for StreamYard to put your name on here.
And Rick Raines is on too. Hey there, Rick.
And so it's Chris. Is that what it
Chris
is?
Belafonte's on and Rick Raines is on.
He's got a YouTube channel, and he does RVs. And what the heck is their channel called? We'll write your channel on here so people know what it is. I can't think of it
Chris,
right
write your channel name down.
I don't want to guess it.
Well, it might have been the one that came up earlier. That everyday. I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's Pamoto. I didn't see him.
Well, he came on before we started.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's still on or not. Oh, our Everyday Getaway. That's it.
That's it.
That's their YouTube channel. Really great people. We met them actually when we first started out doing a YouTube channel.
They actually probably were part of our first 100 subscribers.
They definitely were part of the 100. They might have even been part of the 50.
Or maybe
That's
the
way
first
back.
10.
Yeah, that was way back when, back in 2019 in this, or was it January 2020, we were at the Tampa RV show. We went to a thing that was called the RV thing, which actually, if you go back and watch some of the beginning videos,
you'll see the RV thing on there.
Yeah.
And the motorhome experiment hosted that.
You'll see
That was really cool.
their motorhome was across the street from us.
Yeah, Chris's was.
And I don't know if did he get a new one?
Chris and Katrina.
So Mark's going to be here on Friday. If you don't have our email yet,
I think Mark did. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
make sure if you're coming down here to Myrtle that you go to the email here. It's really hard to find it. Right here. And type in your phone number, and then we'll come right back with our phone number on a text. Don't call us. Text us, because
This phone is.
it's the visible phone. It's a great phone. Love it. But the
It's with
voicemail
great
sucks.
internet, yeah.
It never tells us when
It
somebody
never
calls.
tells you if you have a missed call or if you have a voicemail.
So Patrick's going to be there for 10 days.
Oh, at the state park? That's cool.
When you get in there.
Yep.
So that's their channel. So check that, guys. Check that out. They're still growing. I think he's got about 1,500, doing pretty good.
Yep.
Working his way up there. And it always takes, it's a struggle to get up there to get the numbers.
like
Yep,
we
30
were
days to
rolling.
Laconia. Boy, that doesn't seem like it's that. It seems like it's farther away than that.
I know. Wow.
So,
That's sneaking up on us, I guess.
if you go to the beach house, Harley, to wear your helmet.
And
No.
they have
Oh, yes. North Carolina does have, you're right. I forgot about that.
That's right.
North Carolina does have a helmet law, so if you guys do go up there, which we were actually thinking about maybe going up in the next few days, because
Thanks for reminding us.
because they always have no matter what they say, they had a lot better deal on T-shirts than what they had down here in Myrtle.
I need to go up
A
with
lot better deal.
Yeah.
So we're actually thinking about maybe Friday, if it's raining, maybe we'll just take the truck up there and
Take
go
a
check
drive
out,
up.
take a look at that. Remember they had the
I don't
really.
know if they've got their tent up yet.
They had the real
Okay,
no, they had the shirts inside the building. You went around the back and came in.
But I thought it was under
Do
cylinder.
they have rally shirts?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't rally.
No,
shirts.
it was the Harley shirts.
Okay.
They had discounted, and I don't know if they had any rally. I don't remember, but they had really good deal where they had.
I had got a bunch of shirts. There.
Yeah. And so yes, good.
Good point.
Yeah,
So if
Jonesy,
you're going to
very
North Carolina-
very good. I forgot all about that they have the helmet law there,
Gotta have a helmet.
and don't need a ticket.
Their gimmick is
Made a great
they'll let you
time.
come in, but you have to buy a helmet to get out.
Yeah. They usually catch you at the
But
line.
Steve said they'll let you in.
There we
but
go.
you have
There's
to buy
Richard
one.
Brooks is in the house.
There
You're
you
up
go,
in
Richard.
where the heck are you at? You're up north, aren't you? You're not even home to see us.
I know we're here in your neck of the woods and you're not here. Steve
Yeah.
wants to know how come you're not calling him back.
What
Yeah.
are you doing, Richard?
He wants to help you get your trike.
There's Rick Raines. How's the weather?
Yeah.
Right now, the weather, you could not ask for better weather right now. The days, let's see what day we get here. Tuesday?
84 degrees.
No, we got here Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
No, Tuesday.
84 in the
Monday.
sun.
No, because we stayed in. We left.
That's right. We left Sunday, got here Monday. Since we've been here, the high has been about 75.
No
Sunny, no humidity. We've had perfect weather. It's a little windy,
Yeah.
but I mean, other than that, it's too cold to go swimming, but great for riding. It's cooler at night. It gets down into the high 50s at night right now. But the bad news, which is nothing wrong with that, is starting next week about Monday, it's going to be in the 90s here.
And the humidity.
Yes. So make sure when you're down here, when you're drinking the beer, make sure you're drinking some water, some Gatorade or something.
Hydrated.
Yep. You want to make sure you don't drop over. And some of the little towns along here are already putting their signs up. Don't have loud exhaust. Don't be speeding. They're already warning you. So watch that. Let's see
Day
what
out of
else.
Myrtle Beach City.
There's Shauna Thompson, you know her.
Hey, Shauna. Yep. We met her in. Are you guys coming to Myrtle Beach? They're, I think, up in Virginia.
The mic's on.
Hey, Mike. Where are you at?
He's probably. Are you driving or are you home? Got on light here. Where are you guys at tonight? Where are we at? We're at. Well, you should have seen the thumbnail. We're at Twin Peaks and we're in North Myrtle Beach. I don't know why they got a North and a Myrtle. I don't know. Are they actually two different towns? Do they have different mayors?
Different town, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Steven's sitting over here. And
So like East St. Louis and St. Louis.
yeah,
But
well,
that's
no,
two
that's two different
different
states. But I mean, I guess there's towns like that. I know we never lived in a town. If they had an east side or west side, it was still under the same.
Briarcliff, where your trailer is a little municipality.
Oh,
You
really?
get the one cop.
Briarcliff?
He sits there writing tickets.
Is that Briarcliff?
Yeah, Briarcliff.
So Mark's on. So that's where we're at. So here we'll. Get the mic on. This is Twin Peaks here. Not too busy here. We'll get some of the girls to come over later. This is nothing like what we had in Fort Myers. But you can't have everything, right? Don saying hi. Everybody saying hi. Here's Devin. Mike's on.
Hey, Devin, Mike.
And West Virginia here in the house.
All right. Yeah.
Also, you're thinking about coming down for a couple days. Heading out for the week. Arizona, California line, 8 now. Oh, so he's over there in Arizona and California. You're over in our neck of the woods. Are you up north or are you more down south of
AC California line.
Arizona, California? But where at? Are you on the 10 or are you on the 80? I guess the 80 doesn't go through Arizona.
40. The 40 you have to be on.
No, 10 goes through down at the bottom. Danny's on.
Hey, Danny, how you guys doing? We missed it out there in
Yes, we do.
Panama City.
So far, now, hey, this is really early. We've got gas right now. See, last time we didn't lose gas till like 4 days before the rally was over is when that pipeline got sabotaged. So who knows if that'll happen again or not. If it does, then we know they're after the bikers. Russell's on. I'd do anything to get you out of Myrtle Beach here.
Yeah.
There's your cousins on,
Hey,
Julie.
Julie, how you doing? There's my crazy cousin.
So,
Nope, she's the one that's in Texas.
Okay, that's
I
pretty
know.
good
So
too.
somebody says, "Do you have like cousins all over the United States?" Like,
well, she's actually real close to Galveston. She came down and seen us.
yeah, when we were in Galveston.
She didn't go on a live. She should go on a live.
Yeah, she should.
She's kind of cute. You guys would like her.
Kinda cute.
She's married,
Oh, she's
but that's okay.
Yeah, she used to babysit the girls for us when they were little.
Yeah.
She's my crazy cousin.
So what do we think the turnout's going to be for Myrtle Beach? I don't know. It's still kind of early to tell what we're going to have. There's not a lot of bikes here. There's some bikes here, but Steven says here there's a lot of bikes here anyway. That in this area, there's a lot of bikes riding around.
neighbor's house.
Yeah. So we have seen a few bikes today that you could tell they weren't. They're not locals because they were at the
Even where we're
people.
parked at, there's been a couple coming in, a couple trailers, and they have their bikes on the back trailer.
So they're coming. You know, most of the people see this rally is screwed up because some of the vendors get to open on Friday, some of the vendors get to open on Saturday, and the rest of them will get to open on Monday because we're actually in 3 different cities, and is it 3 counties? 2 counties.
Horry County and Georgetown.
Yeah, 2 different counties. Actually, what really sucks is over at Merle's Inlet, it's divided in half. So some of the bars, like the Beaver Bar and across the street at the car wash, they all get to get open on Friday. But when you move up the street a little bit farther where Speeds and Suck Bang Blow is, they can't open until Monday. The dealership cannot have their vendors open until Monday. But the other lot, which I don't know why they don't flip it around the other way and have the bikes at this part and have the vendors at the other lot, because that one can be open on Friday. So I don't know. It's not me.
Barefoot's gonna have all those people.
Yeah.
They can't open.
So Barefoot looks like it's going to be pretty good this year. A lot of the big trucks are there. We went there today. We filmed that. That video will come out probably tomorrow. Show you some of the vendors that are already here. We don't have any list from anybody. We thought we were going to try to get one from the Beaver Bar, but she was busy this afternoon when we stopped in there.
We had a line waiting to get in to see her.
Yeah.
We should have asked her
She
yesterday.
couldn't believe it. We probably spent 30 minutes yesterday talking to her. She's always been very friendly to us and very hospitality to us, but never really too talkative to us. Well, this time she really told us a lot of stuff. There was probably stuff she shouldn't have told us, but hey, it's okay. But you know, we don't give out any business information about anybody or anything like that.
I did have the mac and cheese tonight, but we had the fish. We split the fish and chips, and I got a side order of mac and cheese. And it was delicious.
It had bacon sprinkled on it and something else. What was the other thing?
Breadcrumbs, and it was good. But yeah, I seen the pulled pork. Who else has, someplace else I go that has pulled pork? Ford's Garage.
Yeah.
They have pulled pork and mac and cheese bowls. And, good stuff. Good stuff, Maynard. D-Monk's on. I didn't know that there was a Twin Peaks down there in Myrtle.
We didn't know it either.
It's in North Myrtle.
It's actually where the mall's at. You know where Bass Pro Shop is? I think it's a rest. I think it might have been a restaurant. What was here before? Was this a restaurant before?
It's part of Bass Pro.
Oh, it's just part of Bass Pro.
So you know how Bass Pro has a restaurant in it?
Yeah. They must have
closed it, and then Twin Peaks opened.
So in front of us is
a lot of guns here.
So in front of us is Hooters, which never has anybody in that one. The other one's a lot busier. And then right next door to that, which we seen last year when we were here, they were building a Chick-fil-A. So if you want to
see the Hooters and the Chick-fil-A and the Bass Pro Shop, it's right next to that.
Yeah, right next to that. And it actually almost looks like you're going in the same door. Right. So we parked at the other end thinking that was the entrance, and it's not.
And we had to walk all the way across the parking lot. Like that really hurt us. Excellent, B-Monk says. So I guess you're coming down here then, huh, B-Monk? It made you focus for a moment, but what are you hearing about the contracts in Sturgis? Pappy Hoyle, Buffalo Chip on the verge of selling out?
No. Buffalo Chip is just
CEO.
They just added a new COO, which is he's been there a little while. He's not the CEO. Rod is still the CEO. He's going to be in charge of daily operations. They're really excited for us to meet him. We called the other day. I don't think Pappy Hoyle. When we just talked to Pappy Hoyle the other day, they were adding more campsites. What the difference is Jesse he's in charge of the campground, and Michael Ballard, if you don't know who he is, we're not going to say what show he's on. He's in charge of the bar. So you don't really see, other than Jesse going over there and playing on Thursday nights, you'll see Jesse more over at the campground working that. He usually shows up about a month before the rally. If you're a Jesse Jackal fan, you can actually go over there and check them out. If you can catch him. Morning's the best catching, or catch him out in the campground working. Go out there and give him a hand. He'll probably be glad to talk to you.
Appreciate that, I bet.
And so we have heard nothing about anything out there being sold. It's probably just gossip.
Oh, Neil says there's only 31 of 54. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Well, Neil made it. He made it back from his appointments today yet. Said he didn't know when he'd get in.
I guess I haven't been there in a few years celebrating my wife's birthday month. Oh, okay, that's cool. This is a big birthday month for us. My daughter and two of my grandsons. Our oldest daughter and two of our grandsons has a birthday in May. So lots of emeralds in our.
So they are talking a little bit of rain here, possibly. It could start tomorrow. Spotty shower. This is going to almost be like Florida weather here pretty quick. It's out there in the Atlantic spinning around. So they said we might get a little bit of it. First they said it was going to be in the morning. Now they're saying in the afternoon. Now they're saying they don't know when the hell it's coming. Sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the evening. It's going to be like Florida showers. Friday, same thing. They don't really know. They're just saying Florida. Friday is probably going to be the day we're going to see the most
80% chance on Friday
of rain. But I mean, Daytona, when we were there, when they predicted 80% of rain, it didn't rain. Today they said it was 20%. It poured down rain on Saturday. So
there's Rod King. How you doing? I just made it back from New York.
Rat King, here he is.
Road King. No, that's Road King. Rat Pink's not on yet.
We haven't seen him not here yet?
Not yet.
I haven't seen him.
He might be working late. Oh, yeah, he should be home by now. Maybe he had a hot date with his wife somewhere.
Yeah. His birthday's the 20th. My daughter's on the 15th. My first grandson is the 20th. And then my last grandson number 4, is the 26th.
So some of you might be wondering, I don't know if you've ever seen us drink a beer. We don't drink them very often. The difference here is between 28 and 20. And that's why we get the little beers, because they stay cold. 28 to 29% or degrees. Let's see if you can see this. They got specials going on. It's going to go all through the rally. So they're not going to raise their prices up or anything. So if you guys want to come down and check this out, if you're down here, come on down. Tell them Bob and TM sent you. They're going to give us a discount on our food for giving them shout-outs.
And they probably have the coldest beer in Myrtle Beach.
When we first got this thing, it was like half ice. So that's why we get the little ones, because we like it cold.
Yeah. So when they get their frosted mug and then they pour the ice cold beer in, it's 28.2 degrees right now.
Wow.
They pour that in there, and man, that's the best beer ever. Neil says hi.
Everybody, say
So what
hi.
does Mike say about them?
You just said Neil.
No, hey Neil.
So yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good rally. This is a tourist area too, so you got a lot of tourists that's going to be down here. But I mean, right now, the Beaver Bar, she's going to have between 50 and 60 vendors.
Wow.
I don't know where they're all going to be. We went down there today and there was no 50. I didn't count them, but a lot of big tents down there. So we'll see who's all there. Across the street, pretty much the same people that's always there. And we're going to show you who's all there tomorrow. Kind of the same people there. Adam Amtoil's in the same place. Dan Kite's on the corner. You'll see all that in the video tomorrow. You've seen a little bit of it today. You kind of seen where they were at. Today they all pretty much started having their tents out.
Can't wait to meet you, Emery.
We were going to talk to Adam, but he was on the phone yakking to somebody. And we'll see him before the week's out, so no big deal. He got his tent out because he probably figured it's going to rain tomorrow and he don't want to be out there. Because most people want to all get set up tomorrow. And so pretty exciting. And I think it's going to be pretty neat. Now, we just drove by today, and I didn't really look until today. We drove by, what's the Broken Spoke called now?
Spokes and Bones.
Spokes and Bones. You can't call it Broken Spoke because they sold out. Different people own it now. They still got all the boats out there. Last year, they at least had all the boats in the front were gone. So it's like, I don't know what they're doing. Normally, they already got the lighted sign on. They're fixing the neon because it always gets broke. So hopefully, they're going to have something going on there. I don't know. So that's going on. The dealership's still cleaning the back of their lot up. It's a big old mess back there. None of the vendors are going to show up probably till Saturday or Sunday because they can't start till Monday. They do have the tent. If you want to go buy a motorcycle, they got a whole mess of used touring bikes. A lot. They don't have a whole lot of new bikes, but they have a lot. They had a couple bikes there. A lot of bikes with less than 5,000 miles. They have less than 5,000 miles on most of a lot of the bikes they have there.
Lots of CVOs.
Yeah, CVOs and a couple nice CVOs there. One we asked about was a little higher than I would pay for it, but maybe that's what negotiations is for. And we guessed what it was, and even the salesman guessed about where we guessed. And then when he looked, he's like, "Oh crap, it's more than that."
Almost $5,000 more.
No, that's $6,000 more than what we all said it was what going rate is. Russell says the rain is hampering them. There's Buck.
I said, "Hey, Buck."
Oh, I didn't hear you.
He said, "Hi, Neil. How's it going?" He says, "Hi there. My name is Buck."
The weather's warming up in Wisconsin.
Good.
Buck Slide does a good job on my underwear, my wife said.
I didn't know I got those kind of things out.
Wow,
Buck's a little different. He's got quite a sense of humor.
There's Jeffrey Cole.
If you ever read all of his comments, sometimes he'll put like 6 comments down, and then at the end he's like, "I'm done. See ya." Yeah. We have to meet him someday.
That's funny.
I know. He keeps telling us where he's at. I think he's in Tennessee. Tennessee or Kentucky, I want
So Jeff's supposed to be out here next week.
to.
So make sure all you guys are, if we haven't given them to you yet, you need to email us with your phone number, your cell number. We'll text you back our phone number, and then when you get here, text us. Don't call us. You have to text first before we call us, because the phone, we usually keep it turned down all the time, and we check the text all the time. It never tells us the phone call came unless we go to the voicemail, and we don't do that until like a month after the rally's over. So
we missed a bunch of people, or a couple people.
So Mike's amazed about how many people buy a motorcycle and then never ride it. Yes, that happens a lot, especially at these rallies like this. These rallies, people go nuts buying them, and sometimes, like I say, up there, I don't know here. The only ones that I really watch is Rapid City. And the people that we've talked to that have bought bikes at Rapid City during the rally have gotten excellent deals. So they never sell up there. They never sell a new bike over retail price. And that's where I tell all of you that. There's a lot of dealers out here, which I don't know if these guys do or not. We don't really yak to them too much. We're going to get one of the salesmen to talk to us probably Friday or Saturday. He's going to talk to us, and we're going to talk about the sales down here on the bikes. And so I don't know if I'll ask him or not. I'll probably ask him privately, because a lot of them don't want to always say on the air if they're. But we tell you guys all the time. There's a lot of them out here that will sell bikes at they start at manufacturer's retail price. And if I'm gonna buy a new bike, that's where we start. When I bought my bike, that's where we
Buck
start.
says, I'm reeling it in, Bob.
There you go. We're all right with you, Buck.
So, Russell, I just texted you. Is that the right number? There's Scott says, hi, Neil.
Dallas, Texas. Oh, he's in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Well, we only have to go by there. He wants to go down, if we go to Galveston, he wants to go early. Oh, Danny gave us a super chat.
Super chat.
Thank you, Danny. If we go, he wants to go stay on Padre Island, and I'd like to go up to Dallas and see our adopted daughter. And so if we go to Dallas, I'll let you know. Email us, Buck. I don't know if I've got your phone number, so let us know. Please consider giving individual mics to both you a chance. Oh, does that help? Can you not hear me?
We do have, well, are you talking about now or are you talking about normally? We do have lapel mics now. We were going to start using them on this, but we haven't played with it yet. I don't know if they'll last all the way through alive or not.
Is there?
Well, they're not cheap. Slamming them beers back.
I like cold beer.
She done drank her old beer. I forgot some
left. I said, I'm ready for the next. Hey, guys, we'll be there Sunday. Okay, Bobo Socks. Do we have your number? I don't know, you guys. Who is this?
Yeah, so
it must not be you, Russell. The right Russell.
So if you're coming down here, you need to text us, email us your email us your phone number of your cell phone, and then we'll text you back our number. And when you get down here, you can text us and tell us, hey, I'm Bobo or whatever you said his name was.
Bobo Socks.
Yeah, and that's me. Because sometimes we don't know you by your other names. Some of you do, we do now, but some of them we don't.
All right, Rod, Buck, and Scott.
Okay, Buck's going to email you.
Do you have our email? Put it back up there. Oh, okay, there it is, Buck. So I guess the other Russell, whoever said that, I emailed a Russell that was on an email, but it wasn't you, Russell. So email me your phone number or your phone number.
Took it here right after the rain goes away.
Yep, that's good.
Sunday be a nice day.
Yep. It'll be hot though.
It'll be hot.
Okay. And it's always further from the microphone.
What's up here on top?
Usually I talk pretty loud. I can't believe you can't hear me. My daughter puts her fingers in her ears when I talk to her. She says, Mom, I'm right here. You don't have to scream. So we do talk loud.
We both do. Talk fast too. A lot of people say they think we're from New York because we talk so fast.
They're making me want a beer. Oh, if you would have one of these beers, you would be part. Cheers, Stephen.
They come back by again?
I don't know. If you see the little girl, Stephen, let us know.
Okay.
Emery says something. I can't read it.
I'll take the thing and click it. You're supposed to be the official clicker.
Are they calling for rain for Saturday?
Spotty rain on Saturday.
Spotty rain Friday? No.
Oh, Friday
we're going to get.
Friday
the big rain.
Friday they're talking the most rain we're going to get because what's going to end up happening, it's out in the, what they're showing on the radar. It's spinning out in the ocean. So it's kind of touching here. It was kind of cloudy today, but the sun came out some of the day, probably half the day the sun was out.
Beautiful day.
And
nice today.
So then that rain's going to come back in on Friday. Now tomorrow it's going to come in a little bit. It's going to bounce in and out.
Thursday spotty, Friday 80%, Saturday spotty, Sunday on, nice weather. Hot, but nice.
And there's a chance, maybe Monday, like a 10% chance. Because it's getting so hot. Because what happens when it gets hot, just like Florida. When the humidity gets up, temperature's hot, it makes moisture, and it fills a little cloud up with rain, and it might come down, 5 or 6 o'clock, might get that 20 or 30 minute rain, and it'll be gone. And that's maybe. But the rest of the week, they're saying nothing at this moment. So it looks like it's going to be pretty good, but it's going to get hot. But they told us, because when we left Florida, it was really hot. And we got here, we're like, wow, it's really nice here. And they said, you should have been here last week because it was hotter than hell here.
Right.
So
it was 90 and hot too.
It was.
So since we're covering so many rallies, how much money are we spending on t-shirts and stuff?
I'm spending no money on t-shirts.
He doesn't buy Harley shirts anymore.
I don't really buy rally shirts at all anymore. I buy Harley shirts, but normally I buy the sleeveless ones because, like in Arizona, 90% of the time, most of these rallies, it's too hot to wear these kind of shirts. So I usually wear like a white beater shirt or a
And
sleeveless
Bob and
shirt.
Jam shirts he bought.
Yeah,
He's
so I got a
about
bunch of
6
those. So I got a lot of those that I wear during the rallies too now.
that
This is another
sounds nice.
YouTuber I've got on now.
It's Rumbleland. Justin Scared. I'm sitting by my fire pit whiskey, sipping whiskey, getting primed up for the rally, having my pre-rally party. There you go, Bubble Socks. Hi, Bob and Tam. That's Russell Pendleton. So, Russell, I guess I do not have your number. I'm on the road and haven't been. Okay. There's another Russell in here. So, email me and then I'll have your number and I'll put it in my phone so I got it. How's that sound? Comments help with YouTube algorithms. Yes.
Not. I don't know on a live. On a normal video, yes. Lives, I don't know. We have done pretty good on our lives where we've got a couple thousand views. Then
the one I texted.
there we go. There she goes.
We'll take yes. Okay, with mine.
One more. Do you guys want one more?
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody.
Tell by your name.
I'm Janaya. You guys gotta come see us at Twin Peaks, okay?
There you go.
So that's Waitress. She had a helper. I don't know where she went.
Yeah, she was in training. The girl we had last night, her name was Mahogany. I don't know where she was. She said she'd be here tonight.
No.
I don't see her.
No. I got a handful of girls. They don't have a lot of staff here yet. Hopefully they'll have some more by the time the weekend comes. But I mean, they may not have as many now. Trying to let them off so they'll be ready for the weekend. So let's see what else we got. Comments. Typically, yes, YouTube comments help. Thumbs up help. But the comments that normally help on a regular video is you have to write something about the video.
Like I like that purple bike, or I saw that girl walk
I love
by.
that you guys were at the dealership, or whatever it might be.
Something about the video. You just can't say great video.
Or hi, or bye, which we do appreciate all that you're watching. We know you're watching, but
And sometimes it's a pain to write. I get it.
yes, riding in the rain long distance sucks. And a lot of people leaving Daytona on that Saturday. A couple people we knew. Oh, it's who's the ones that came down that lived up north? That couple, and they rode home on Saturday and it rained. That cheap.
Oh, Rod. It was Rod King.
Oh,
They rode home in the rain.
Okay. So they're on here. They rode home in the rain, all the way home in the rain. The rain followed them. Yes, it does suck if it's an all day. We've almost pretty much, I don't know if we've ever had a ride we rode all day in the rain.
Just that hailstorm was like pretty close to an hour. That wasn't fun. Lovely girl. Yep. They're all very nice here.
So he says, yes, you have my number. I was able to text you back, but I will email you. Canton, Ohio Jet.
Here.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Hooters has gone downhill. I feel like they're wings, but I mean, for visual content, we've got the ones in California suck, and we have a lot of Hooters. Not so much anymore, but these are pretty nice. You can actually sign up for Twin Peaks, and they give you free stuff. Like now, of course, I didn't have nothing when I came here, but when we were down there in Fort Myers, you could get like free chips and salsa. They'll give you something for free if you come in. They only give you like 3 or 4 days to come in. They're trying to get you to spend money. So what does that all say?
So it says, Pating Nation, Hot Sturgis American Legion is going to charge $14 for breakfast and supper this year. Highway Vixen is a YouTuber on 8 to 10 places to eat. I just got this off of. I knew it was going to be rain because I had bike detail. That's a sure bet.
I don't ever claim my bike till I get here.
Thank you.
Pating.
Gave us a
Super chat.
Super chat. Thank you, Russell. Thank you.
Who's Grandpa
There's
Dude?
Grandpa Dude. I texted him today. He's down here. He's from Myrtle Beach, so we'll be catching up with him somewhere along the way.
These Myrtle Beach people.
Yeah.
It says when it rains cats and dogs.
Yeah, I know, especially in Florida, that's for sure.
Oh.
Rod King's his from Orlando area, so yeah. Welcome to Myrtle Beach. Yeah, it's been nice so far. Our whole beer. Thank you, Russell.
There's Blake's
Buying us a
on.
beer. He's the one that gave us that. There's Blakey. That's my grandson number 2, our grandson. I always think I gotta say that. I always say mine, and so many people are divorced now, and I don't want them to think they're my kids and not his. So I should always say ours. So he's our Blake. Leo says hi, Blake. Blake probably says, "Oh no, who is that?" Blake's
He's from
kinda
Alaska.
shy.
If you got a report in school and you want to write something about a state, Neil would give you a whole lot of information about Alaska. He'd love to tell you.
Yeah.
Send you pictures and tell you all about it. You wouldn't even have to do nothing. Just write it all down or record it all, and you'd have a good report.
So I like texting people and talking to people.
Right?
I said I'm texting and to the same people. I'm trying to get the right Russell. So Russell Wood is the one I guess I need his the other one's Russell Pendleton, and they're both on. I don't know who I'm writing who to. It's getting hot in here.
Take your coat off. It's not that I'm not hot. This doesn't show how
think
many
it's the
people
beer.
are on.
I show 79, 72.
Can't see. So yeah, not a bad crowd for Wednesday night.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on.
Very important. Because what happens is YouTube typically likes to show off lives that are successful, which it is true. People writing comments, people talking back and forth. The ultimate thing, which you guys do off and on, is here comes our beer, here comes our beer. Beer alert, beer alert.
Thank you. Can you see the ice?
I gave him a view there of the peaks. Twin Peaks there.
Did y'all enjoy that?
I couldn't get the camera behind it, so
Remember the TV show Twin Peaks?
They got a fancy one. I don't know if I can squeeze this one.
You should get a shot of her tattoo right in here.
oh, she has a tattoo there.
Yeah.
Wasn't looking at her tattoo.
She showed me. She'll show you.
She did. She showed him.
Remember, I said, "Look at
Yeah.
this." She said,
Yeah,
"Well,
you
look at
just do it
me."
that way.
I said, "Oh my."
They didn't need to cut them around like this.
I don't
Pain in
know.
the ass.
I said there were fancy ones, but I don't know. They're kind of a pain.
Now you need a little squeezer for a lemon
It's
squeezer.
something. Lime
Hey.
squeezer.
I'm gonna waste half my lime.
Look, my fingers.
No thanks.
So what are y'all's plans for tomorrow?
Moving the trailer.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So I don't know what. We can't get in the campground till 2 o'clock. That
Oh my
sucks.
God. That's
And
strange.
a bunch of people put comments up.
I know. Well, I was messing with my beer.
She's playing with the fruit.
Sturgis is one of the more louder, intense rallies. Not necessarily.
What is the question?
It said Sturgis is one of the more louder, intense rallies.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you consider that. I mean, you go down here. You go down here to SB&B and the Beaver Bar along Merle's Inlet this weekend. Next weekend, loud. They got the bands going. There's a lot of that. That is the place to be. Over at what is the other one? Spokes and Bones. They're not bad. I like that swamp area they got, kind of like a New Orleans theme in the back, and they got a band back there. And under their big shed, they got normally the bigger bands that they bring in. Nobody hears any headliners, but I mean, it's to me, I don't really care if there's headliners here or not. Any of these rallies, and I know somebody, especially why they bring headliners out, just like at the Buffalo Chip. They're trying to get the younger generation, the 60 and under people, 59 and under, to come to these rallies, and they think the only thing that's going to attract you is these big name people. To have.
59 and under?
Yeah. Well, it's the end of the baby boomers, and because that's who Harley Davidson's been selling motorcycles to for 100 years, is people this generations before us, and we're the end of that generation. And so Harley's trying to, and people say, oh, it's just hard. No, it's not. Every motorcycle industry leader out here has trouble selling bikes now. It's nothing compared to what it used to be 10 years ago. And so they're all down in sales. Harley used to be the big leader, and they're not so big anymore. Indian's still not selling as many as Harley sells, but there's a lot of things. I always talk about that. I'm going to talk to somebody in corporate the other day when we were in Daytona, which they were actually shocked. And I have two things that I say all the time when we talk to an owner of a dealership is for Harley is two things they should do. One, offer free rider edge course to anybody that wants to learn how to ride a motorcycle, not required to buy a bike, because those people will eventually come back and buy a Harley. Most of them will. Good investment. Plus, you're getting people to ride a bike to start with, and that's first the problem we have is this younger generation wants to play on their phones and play games. They'd rather pretend like they're riding or pretend like they're shooting people or whatever they're doing. They're stealing cars, whatever they're doing.
So they can ride a motorcycle with their phone. They're not going to buy any.
Yeah.
So Mike said he's going to go to PCH in July. He'll stop by Pismo Beach and see how the rebuilding is coming along from the tsunami 2022.
You go right on that same beach, get us another shot of that.
That's nice. Yes, it is. And it's delicious. Ooh.
And so my second thing that I always tell the Harley dealer owners is that what they should do is just like in my case. I have 4 grandsons and 2 son-in-laws. They should give us a 25% discount to give to an immediate family member to buy either a used or a new Harley Davidson. And the dealers don't eat it, the company eats that money. And that would help. I think that would do a major change in the industry, because it would get the people like us that ride bikes to more push the younger ones to get into it. And then it also brings some of the, if you had an older Sportster or something the dealer has, gets it to where it's a little bit better price that they can afford. You can't sell a $13,000 Sportster to a guy that's going to college. Ain't going to happen.
Okay, pretend they're working. Maybe government could buy everybody a Harley Davidson. There you go. They gave enough money away. They probably could have bought everybody a Harley Davidson. JJ says howdy. Hey, JJ. I think I'm caught up. There you go.
All right. So she's all caught up. Gotta watch. There's bugs in the grass here that bite you when you wear shorts. I don't know what that is. We only get them here in Florida. I got them here now too. I hope we don't get them in Arizona. I guess we don't have any grass in Arizona.
No,
Too damn hot in Arizona.
Yeah. That's what we said. We get flies for a very short period of time in Arizona. Then it gets too hot and they all burn up.
They're flying through and
You don't have alligators in Arizona.
No, don't have alligators. Well, they're building all those solar farms, thousands and thousands across 100 acres, hundreds of them over several acres. I didn't exaggerate. And when those birds fly over, they just fly them.
Well, there's some. If you ever fly to Vegas during the day, right outside of Vegas, there's some big giant towers which I don't really know what they are versus the ones that are down on the ground. But you can see this thing from almost when you leave Los Angeles in the airport, you can almost see the beam coming up. And that's what they said. Anything that flies through that will just be burnt up.
Instantaneously.
So yeah, crazy. Go to Vegas if you look for it.
Yep. Hi there.
Hey.
What's your name?
My name is Akeem. I'm the general manager here. You guys are hanging out,
Yeah.
Doing some good stuff here.
We are.
Everybody know they gotta come to bike.
Here, we'll put you.
Here,
let me turn this around here. Let me hold on a minute.
What you guys drinking?
No seconds.
All right, so here's our general manager.
Yeah. Hey, you guys gotta come to bike.
I don't know why that was.
Yeah, looking good. I like it.
I don't know why. Yes, the phone's doing it. I have no idea why that's doing that. It shouldn't be doing it.
Awesome, man.
So he's our manager.
So how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good?
After dinner, it's mac and cheese. Delicious.
Mac and cheese is good? Good.
So invite everybody out for Bike Week.
Bike Week, and we got 29-degree cold.
We're showing up. We're showing them the ice in there.
29-degree cold, but you gotta come check it out, guys.
See, I don't drink beer, but I'll drink this beer. I really don't drink beer.
What's your hours during the week?
During the week, so Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. And Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m.
All right. So Friday and Saturday, you guys gonna come up here till
If
1?
we're busy, guess what? We're staying open.
All right.
go.
So if you come on in, they'll stay open as long as you want to keep drinking.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So there you go. That's the manager, and he's inviting y'all out to come drink his ice cold beer. Oh, that was a quick flip.
Yeah, that's our waitress.
She walked right in front.
She's looking a
real
lot nicer
quick.
at certain closing time.
She turned here and flipped around and then ran the other way.
Very
All I
fast.
saw was a flash.
She's making me dizzy. What do you need? Pizza? I'll give you. Here she comes.
No, I don't need anything.
Okay.
I just saw her on the camera.
You know, it's like a flash.
I know, she's fast.
Trying to catch up.
Beers before Bob can't say Myrtle Beach without calling it Myrtle Beach. And the other night he wasn't even drinking and he couldn't say Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. That's my hometown. I'm so
We'll
proud.
turn it that way for a while, and maybe we'll catch the girls walking by.
They got some nice ones. Now I see why.
Tell Hardy to make bikes besides black and primer. They do make a lot of different bikes.
You know what?
But-
When I went to try to sell my bike, Tony Huffman's on. When I went to try to sell my bike, it was that whiskey amber was the color, and we took it to it wasn't a dealer, it was like a motorcycle shop, and they said no, we don't want it. It's not black. If it ain't black, we can't sell it.
They said,
They-
everybody wants a black bike.
Not me.
So I don't know if that's what you're saying. You don't. I have never owned a black bike. Never have I ever had. Maybe my mini bike was black, but other than that, I don't think I ever had a bike that was black. It was always different colors. First bike I had, which was her favorite color, green, and she don't like green things. So first bike was green. The rest of them's all been blue. Oh, actually no. My very first motorcycle was orange. I had my Honda, and then
The other one was light blue. The Honda 17.
that was a darker blue. It's kind of like the blue I got now. And then
Like the blue of my Sportster.
and then my Goldwing was kind of a maroon color, and then the first Harley was green, next one was blue, and this one's blue.
So yeah, you can do that. Like Mike said, you can sign up to Twin Peaks. What is it? The Loyalty Club,
Yeah.
and you can get deals on stuff. Sorry, Mike. Just got a note from my mom. Hey, Billy Jack. Can they really make Lynchburg lemonade for you? I don't know, but another thing they have here that I didn't know they had such cool beer. It's called green tea, and it's Jameson whiskey and peach schnapps. I don't know what it's got in it, but it's really yummy too.
So they got a bunch of specials here. Go back to the big screen here. There you go. So they got their monthly specials, which is going to be good all through the rally too. Right up here, you guys can see.
Those are good prices compared to the
You get it straight there. That's the bottom half. Top half. Bottom half.
Myrtle Beach and screw you. That's a good deal there. Yeah, good deal.
And they got this side. There's buckets of beer for $18. The other one, the $5 one, is margaritas and $3.99 shots.
That's good.
Shots are
You know what
big.
this reminds me of?
Baby beer.
Yes. Like from A&W, remember they had Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby
Mama
Bear?
She's getting drunk.
No, I'm not. They're root beer. That's what this reminds me of, this size mug.
You don't have Fox
Must be
Drive
the
home.
Mama Bear size. The Baby Bear was real tiny. I could do an ice cold root beer too. That would be good.
27 degrees.
I skipped one.
I've never heard that before. What is it?
Jack. The guy's got a bubble light. Let somebody walk by. Or was it the manager guy? He was a big guy. Hey, I just got a notification on
You see
YouTube
the
about
link
your
that we got.
upcoming live.
He's
The
got some
algorithm's
tattoos
running
so
a
we
bit
get
slow.
along. You know what I mean?
A lot of times they do that. I don't know how this all works.
Well, we got one the other day. I got one from Amzo Aladdin. I said, "Oh, Amzo Aladdin's on." He's
So
like,
that was yesterday.
and I was listening to it, and he's like, "That was from yesterday." But I just got notified on my phone of it.
Well, sometimes even our own videos, I get one from one that it's already been up. I don't know how they do this. I have no idea. I got one
think they're in
today.
different time zones.
I've been getting ones for that Meg, and I'm not even a subscriber of hers. And so I don't know. I've showed it. Well, we won't talk about it.
Anyway, anybody wants to, if anybody's coming down and you haven't already, email us your phone number. and I will email the phone number that you guys can get a hold of us. We
You need
have
to tell
to have a
them, you
meet
need
and
to tell
greet.
them,
There's a
Bob.
lot of people
Bob,
coming
you
down.
need to tell them that Myrtle Beach's going to be a real crowded, crazy place.
Wait,
Sorry, I thought it was zoom in and out. Okay, hey, we're backwards.
now you did it.
It's a nice
We're on.
place, man.
Surprise, we're back.
Now they're over there.
Oh, Skippy Jones is on. There's Skippy. Say hi,
Where'd you stop
Skippy.
at?
Down at the bottom. Neil said something maybe. Where's the chicken lady? She ain't back there. Oh, there's somebody back there, but it's not her. There's somebody over here. Oh, that way.
Where's the chicken
Can't
lady?
see her eat. I don't know what she's doing.
Skippy going to bed.
Oh, Skippy. Good night.
Where are
Sweet
you at?
dreams.
I think it's only. Time is it here?
Almost 9.
You're not on the East Coast. Isn't he on?
I don't know. Where you at, Skippy? What time zone? You might have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't know. Full gasket. How about that? Uncle Bob and Auntie Tammy. Bobby. It's getting bad. It's Facebook friend request from my aunt who
That
passed
would be
away
bad.
7 years ago.
That would be bad.
Bear inhabits the channel.
We'll get like those other guys that got all the beer and are chugging along, and we won't stay on long enough to give you all of our personal information.
We don't have any wigs to put on either.
Yeah, sorry. We thought it'd be a little more wilder here, but we knew when we came in here last night, but we'd already kind of talked to them. They said we could come in and go live. You know what the heck? It's a nice place to do it. It's not too awful loud. The music I don't think is picking up, so it's okay. It could have been better.
So Russell, did you email us? I didn't see your email.
If we get around, when we get back home and go to Nevada to Henderson, that one's really good. That'd be like, well, these girls were all excited, but somehow they were supposed to. They called us up today. They were going to cancel us, and she's like, "Are you closing the restaurant?" And they're like, "Oh no, we're having this party, and they're going to be having raffles and all this stuff going on and stuff." And we're like, "Okay."
They want to have 2 events going on at the
And
same
she's
time.
like, "Are you closing the store down, the restaurant?" And she's like, "No, we were planning on coming and eating too." And they're like, "What?" See, they get confused. We come in and say we're going to do a live. I don't know if they think we're going to come in here with TV channel, bring people in. We're going to have a guest audience out here. It'd be great. We were supposed to have some of the vendors that were here last night said they were going to come down, but they missed it. And they were going to come down here. Scully and I don't know who's the guy next to them.
Lucky Customs.
Yeah.
They do lights.
Those guys were all going to come back down tonight, and I guess they didn't make it. And George was here last night, Cigar George. And
Home cigars.
Yep.
So Skippy said he worked on his, it's 8:50 there, he worked on his car all day, he's got bad fault joints. I hate when that happens.
So did you go to Harbor Freight? They got that clamp that'll squeeze them down. Somebody said that too. I don't know how many people here are mechanically inclined or can do mechanical work. And I had a guy that watched my brake one and could not believe that I compared motorcycle brakes to car brakes. And I'm like, actually, car brakes are more complicated than motorcycle brakes. So I wrote the guy. He never wrote me back. And I'm like, what are you saying? And the guy never, person never, I don't know if this guy ever, I don't remember what it was. And so I was like, that's what their comment was. I can't believe you're comparing car brakes to motorcycle brakes. What's different about it? I was going to write a bunch of stuff down because I thought maybe because he's going to say, oh, there are 4 pistons on the brakes. Corvettes had them out for a long time. They had 4 piston brakes all the way around the Corvettes, front and back. They were probably, I don't know if they were the first ones that had rear disc brakes, but they were close to it. And he's thinking like drum brakes. I don't think there's even a car made anymore with drum brakes on it anymore. Unless you buy a big truck, 1-ton truck or something, might have it. But so I don't know where they were comparing that at. But
I don't know, they're just cracking me up. She's happy. Wonder if they've had some of those beers.
It's a bunch of dudes hugging each other.
They're watching a game.
I don't know, they're just yakking each
Oh,
other.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the club that. Oh,
They're
here.
hooking
We
ladder.
can get this girl. She's too far away. I don't know.
She's a cutie. Yeah.
This is delayed. She's really not there anymore. She's already gone. Oh no, she is still there. I thought she walked
No,
away.
another girl walked through.
Oh. We gotta get the other camera hooked up so I can do a zoom. I don't know why that wouldn't do that.
Because it's facing the wrong way. See?
This girl from yesterday.
Yeah, say hi. I did. I think I couldn't find you.
Hello. Yeah, how you doing?
That's Mahogany. That was our waitress last night.
Are you still Bambi today?
Not Bambi.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't see her. I should tell you earlier. I was
I looked around for you. I didn't see it. All right.
That was our waitress from last night.
Yeah.
Very nice girl. She's new too. That's why her name says Bambi, because that's the only one they had. When you come in here, you're always a Bambi first.
Her real name's Mahogany, if you believe that.
But you don't. I don't know if it's just like a strip club where the girls come up with their own names. Nobody's ever been to a strip club. Not me. I ain't never been there. She ain't never been to one. None of us have ever been. You've never been to a strip club, right, Steve? No, we never do nothing like that.
Oh my God. Where are we at?
I have no idea where you're at. I'm at Twin Peaks. I don't know where you're at.
I don't know. Oh, there's Skippy. Oh, they were talking about all kinds of stuff. Skippy says smoking weed's right for pain now.
I think he does squats.
Nick Martin said it'd be nice.
Hey, we lost the girls. We can get back full screen again.
We should bring our waitress back and show you her stomach tattoo.
All right, we're back to full screen.
There's Ryder X's on. I talked to him today. I talked to Kelly, and she's all excited. She was telling us all these things we could do and where we could go. So that's for remembering a ride. I don't know what's the name of it. Ride to Remember?
That's a valley, not a peak.
See, rat feet.
Red Pink's not on tonight. I don't know where he's at.
I don't know. Skippy, if you share, I'll pass. Look at these people. Yep, they're crazy. The answer is Ryder X.
There's email if you need to contact us to tell us. Even if you're going to come to Laconia, you can go ahead now, email us, send us your phone number.
Tell us where you're going to be.
And we'll text you back. Don't tell us. We don't care where you're at. You just, when you come to the rally, because a lot of you do that. You're like, oh, we're going to be in Myrtle Beach. I'm like, that's great. I have no idea in a week from now or 2 days from now or 3 days from now who said they're going to be here and when. Well, I can't go back and look for you guys. So you're better off saying, hey, you get our phone number, you text us and say, hey, we're in town. Where are you guys at? What are you going to do today? I can't tell you tomorrow what we're going to do. Steven just said that. What are you going to do tomorrow? Well, we know we're moving the trailer, but I don't know what we're going to do before or after. Kind of depends on the rain.
Probably in the morning he's going to work on the video because he's not going to work on it tonight.
Probably not. And
It's too late by the time we
so
get back.
I got to get that done. It won't take very long because it probably will be like today. It wasn't very long. Tam talking with all the way through. Joy says she don't talk enough. So we'll see how many thousands of people watch this video. Last time she did a video, many moons ago in Panama, in Daytona. It was the first time I went to Daytona.
No, it was Panama City. I did the one on.
Oh, that's right.
Mexico Beach.
Yeah, did the campground review. The whole thing, she took the camera because I was doing something else. I think I was flying the drone, getting some drone shots. And she did all the talking, did the whole video, and we had like 500 people watch that video. And they're like, why doesn't Tam talk more? Why didn't Tam do? I said, she gave you guys a video. Yeah, didn't watch it.
I did the whole one on Lost Valley Lake too.
Yep. There you go, 2 videos.
She did something below that shit.
Yeah.
While you were up running around all over.
So, you guys miss it. At least Steven knew which ones they were. He's been watching for a while.
Yeah.
Somebody else just asked the other day, said, it'd be great if you guys would show your RV setup. Well, so I asked him, he didn't write me back yet. I said, what do you want to see? Do you want to see the inside of the RV? Do you want to walk around the outside of the RV? Do you want to know how we hook it up? What kind of hitch I use? what kind of tires I have on it. What do you want to know when you say? We've done 2 videos of one video when we first started. We did a video all the way around the trailer, and she did the one in. And then a few months ago, she did one inside again. And then
I like the first one I did because I had all camo on, and I said, "Can you see me now?"
I thought she was funny.
I did. A-C-A-B. I don't know. Strippers don't like you throwing change at them.
You know, that's what I always said.
They don't even
Have you ever
like
been to?
bills.
I always wanted to know. Well, actually, I wanted to go sometime. Go to Canada, and I want to go to a strip club because the smallest coin starts out at $2. There's nothing. Everything below that is a coin. So how do you put that in a G-string? A $2 coin from Canada. How's that work?
I can't.
So anybody from Canada, been to a strip club? I've always wondered that. I forgot about it until somebody said about throwing change at a stripper. We can give you some stripper stories, but we won't.
Those usual suspects are here. Yeah, I don't know where Rat Pink is.
We need to text him.
I can text him.
I gotta go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
and Nomad. Where's Nomad? He's not on either. He should have gotten
I gotta refill my beer.
Who does Rat Pink always talk to all the time?
What does Rat Pink want?
He always talks to somebody.
One more time.
Rat Pink has this conversation with somebody.
Oh, Neil. They all talk to each other.
Okay, yeah.
They all know each other.
Yeah.
Nomad and Neil. I don't know. They're going to be buddies up there in Sturgis.
Okay.
Twin Peaks looks like a good restaurant. It is a good restaurant, Danny. I see 67 people. I got 62 on, so it gives a thumbs up. We've been on a whole hour now. He didn't say how long he wanted to be on. I'm out. Good night. Good night, Skippy. Get some rest. I hope you feel better in the morning. I hope it didn't take too much wear and tear out on you. I texted Nomad, no answer. I don't know. Do you know what the under those point bars?
Can I take my church there?
Oh my goodness. Night Skippy. I don't know. That was pretty bad. I don't know. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on. You guys are bad. I saw Deb and Mike up here earlier. I don't know if I actually. Oops. Oh, now what did I do? Alright. Now I'm okay. Harry's back. What? Nope, they never did. There. Now can you hear me? Now I'm.
Can you hear me now?
Still too close. It said, you know what's under that G-string? You have a place to put those coins.
No, they don't. That's the guys. Yeah, we did a we used to own a DJ company, and they wanted to do a male review, and they wanted music for it. Well, we actually brought the people in for the bar to do it. We got the male strippers to come in, and they actually have a thing that your thing sticks into that makes it look longer because one of the girls grabbed it and pulled back and it pulled it off. So yes, I don't know any girls that have in a strip club that have a place to store money in their G-string. You do? I've never seen a girl have a place to put the change in. They always take the money out and throw it on the stage.
They have a slot that you can put a change in.
Can they give?
It's going the wrong way.
Can they give change?
You can move it. Oh, we gotta go. No, he's not. He didn't get it. He talks about me. That one went right over you.
No, but I was thinking of those guys that had the thing stuck on there. And
Oh my
we've
God.
seen a girl that could blow a match out. Several girls that could tie cherry stem and a knot. I don't know how they do that. But we've seen them. So yes, we've seen a lot of things in our lifetimes. No, an iced tea. Yeah, it was unsweet
got
iced
water.
tea. They were gonna bring it, and somebody forgot.
I don't know.
What? You're lost now?
They were. I don't know. My shirt was falling off.
It's gonna be like that one video. She didn't know they weren't supposed to pull down her sleeve. Well, I guess it was a picture that
It was. I was not happy with
I had
that.
to take it off.
What did Dawn say? I didn't get it. I don't know.
Where's Richard commenting? I don't hear Richard in there.
He's texting me.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take my other glass?
What?
They take my other glass?
Yes, I tried to slap their hand, but they took it. And they swiped the debit card. They might be able to.
Ask Richard, get your trike yet?
Hey, Richard, did you get your trike yet? Talk about junk in the trunk, Chichi.
Now he'll panic because we just said that.
That'd be going in the other slot.
That's the answer I always
He's in a panic now.
Oh, I know. They tried to get me up and
Geez, you're gonna tell them all that story too?
well, I didn't want to.
I
They
did.
nailed strippers and they wanted me to get up there, and I'm like, I don't want that. So they got me up there finally, and the guy's like, "What do you want?" And I said, "Just don't touch me. You're all sweaty
Oh,
and
that
nasty."
was that. I thought you meant they were talking about when you got on the stage.
Well, no,
And
we're
digging
not-
it. You got thrown out of 2 strip bars.
It's not no one there.
But that's what you were talking
I
about.
was not. Pittsburgh lemonade.
Well, you don't have nothing. I can tell you when I left the show, I managed a massage parlor. I can tell you some stories about the massage
There you
parlor.
go, Don. You never quit having fun.
You don't need to go into that, but you can imagine. My ladies who worked for me were
We've been there too. He's going to
always a
explain-
problem. Always a problem.
He finally got it. Oh my goodness. It's really hot in here now.
I was riding my
Give me my
Harley.
water. You took my straw off.
Yeah, because they took my
I
glass.
wonder why all my people were looking at me on my Harley, and one of the girls I was dating at the time had taken all of her clothes off. In D.C.
Oh no. On the Harley?
Yes. I got a big ticket for that.
Yes. No, we're not going there.
Be careful who you ride on your motorcycle.
Another time. When we have like 10,000 people on, we'll give you some really. You think that other guy has stories? You have no
I
idea.
got no idea.
That's right. People, let's put it this way. There's not much we haven't seen in our time. Nothing surprises us.
That's right. Sitting at this table, there's not much.
Circle
I
line.
can tell you.
Once upon a time. I had a different side.
I got some nice looking young ladies here.
Turn this
Anyway.
way, get them in whether they're coming in and out of the kitchen.
Maybe.
Yeah. See, we're losing. They're going in the kitchen. In and out of the kitchen.
Oh my goodness. So we got a lot of people coming.
You can tell Richard, Pam, that I got a deal for him on his trike through Kevin down at the Harvey
We'll
Center.
see if any girls come out of the kitchen. That's the main door there.
Yeah, that's
going
the
in
main
and
So
out.
door.
Richard, are you still on?
Look on both cameras. Hey, over here.
This is the week to buy his trike at the North Myrtle Beach.
He said he might come down for a day or two. He said a class reunion
Is that
on
what
the
it is?
21st, he
Okay,
said.
well, I'd say screw my old class. My class don't care about me.
I told him.
What year did you graduate?
I don't know if he's still on. Are you still on, Richard?
How do you know he was at the class union?
I told you, I'm texting him on the phone. My daughter does that. She's on the live and then she's texting me. Hey mom, did you see this? Mom, did you? I'm like, perfect.
Here they come.
Sometimes there's great strip clubs in Myrtle Beach.
I don't know if there's any
There's
here or not.
Richard.
I don't know if
Richard's
there's
still
any.
here.
I don't know if there's any strip clubs here or not. I don't know.
So Steven says they got some great deals on trikes down here for
Kevin will
bike.
hook you up. You met Kevin the other day. We'll hook him up.
Steven's with us now. You should be with us too.
Look at that.
1972. Is that when he graduated high school, or is that when he?
Probably when he graduated high school.
Ask her what her name is. She wouldn't stop. I tried.
Is that
What did we ask
is that
Richard when he
Bugs?
graduated, or when
Yeah, when he graduated. The year.
1972. So you're
65.
6 years
65 you
older.
graduated
I went in the Army in
Older than
67.
me. Graduated in
67.
So you were in Vietnam?
Yeah. In Berlin Wall.
I remember you saying the Berlin Wall, but I didn't hear you say Vietnam.
We took Central
I've never been to one in Myrtle
to the
Beach.
Air Force, and then I went to Berlin. I wasn't there for the whole year.
All right, so who says they've got it?
I didn't see any
Who's talking
combat.
about the strip
Didn't?
club? Mike.
It was hot.
All right, Mike, you have to tell us where they are. Everybody wants to know.
I'm trying to hook Richard up with a bike, and he doesn't see me.
So, Richard, do you still want to on the bypass, Bob? Have fun, Bob and Tank. Catch up with you guys soon. Hey, Marissa. Says has fun. Marisa. See, I said that right. Because I thought he said Teresa at first, and it's Marisa. There's our email.
Only got 62 on you. All that good talk didn't get everybody going.
I don't know. I saw the guys come back from Vietnam. Stephen came back from Vietnam.
I did.
I did. Long touch.
Then I went to the Berlin Wall.
And he was at the Berlin Wall.
Was you there when they took it down?
No, I was way
That was
before
in the
that.
80s.
No, I was there. I left in 71, man. We were smuggling people out. You know, Russians were trying to kill us.
He's got pictures of when they were on the wall that they'd send a little kid up to the wall with a ball, and they'd all jump up on the wall
We take
watching
pictures
him.
of the
And
CIA
they take pictures of them all so they can see who they
Dumbass,
were.
East Germany.
Strip clubs, gun stores are on the bypass. Oh, the bypass. All right. Bye, Rod. 56 in Anchorage. That's not bad for Anchorage. I saw the pictures you said. It was 11 o'clock at night and 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a big difference.
Beer is 28.1 degrees right now.
8.0.
28, it's dropping again.
Have they arrived with your food yet? Oh, we
We already ate.
ate.
We ate a long time ago. We eat before we start because we don't want you to watch us eat.
That's
So
not
we actually
bad.
had fish and chips. It was actually very, very good. I was very impressed, and their fries are really good here
Very
too.
good, very good. Yeah.
And you had chicken chips. How were they rated?
The chicken's great.
She had chicken chips, and he liked those too.
I'm thinking it
Mac
might
and
be
cheese?
better than the place I'm gonna take you tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm worried about that now.
So there's a crazy horse down here too.
We were going to, which we didn't do it last year. Last year in Daytona, one of the girls that worked at one of the bars, she did that part-time, and her other job was that. And she wanted us to come down and film that all the girls were gonna, the club was gonna let us do it. Come in before it opened and talk to all the girls and film them all. And so then when we went down there the fall last year, we're like, okay, we're ready to do that. Well, she got pregnant and she wasn't working there no more. So it was like, she got married though. But I mean, it was like, she's on her video. If you go back and watch the fall, we didn't get to catch up with her this year.
So Steve Neal says he did 2 tours in Germany.
So I was there.
And Neil, this is Neil.
Okay, Neil, I was there from 69 to 71 at 287 MPs.
69 to 71 is when he
Checkpoint
was
Charlie.
Checkpoint Charlie,
With the French and British.
French and British. Did you get that, Neil? Later, Rod. My sister says the wings there are very good too, Tim. I was gonna try
The
those.
thing about wings, but we didn't get it. Usually, I like the Hooter ones, and so I don't know. We might go to the other
Hey,
Hooters
there's a
that's more
Merkel.
downtown. We still got a couple.
Oh,
And
Food here is very good.
is Roberto? Are you going to Sturgis? I can't remember if you said you were going to go this year or not.
Great time watching, listening tonight. Have a good night. Good night, Scott. Chicken strip clubs. I was in Germany for 16 months. Best time of my life. That was Roberto. When were you in? And are you going to Sturgis?
Roberto's a lot
Yeah,
younger than
yeah, he just got out.
I think he's younger than us.
Welcome back, guys. Hey, Chip.
When I was there, the Russians were going to kill you.
Chip's got a little sticker.
We got a whole bunch of you now that joined the club.
He's going
Get
to
the sticker
Sturgis.
club.
Are you
Okay.
staying at Glencoe? I think that's where he said he was going to stay.
I can't remember
Are
what
you
he
at
said.
Glencoe, Roberto?
I remember him saying he was. I thought I said he was
No,
going.
you're coming for
though.
Bike Week.
It's hard to keep track of who's all tells us and who's not.
Neil will be in Sturgis, so if y'all want to meet Neil, you have to come to Sturgis.
They're having the party over there at the American Legion. What is the place they're staying at?
Sequoia Station.
Him and who's going
And
in?
Nomad's cabin. I'll help you out
They're
there,
gonna bring
Neil.
some kegs out, I think.
I'm going to Sturgis. All right, that's cool.
Oh, the beer's down to 26.6 now.
Oh, I need one now. That's cool. Hello, Munich. Josepha, 91,000. From Munich.
The gate is seen.
The gate is seated.
How are you?
I was there from, Neil said he was there from 74 to 76.
Oh my God.
And
He was already home
He's
and
a
relaxing.
young kid,
He was already working
and
in his next job.
70,
That was a
78 to 81.
He was a
Crossed
popo
the
then.
East Berlin side and brought 80 back.
I got in an argument today on Facebook about somebody telling me that I don't talk to the popo. How would I know anything?
I was there.
Tell him we went into the east and smuggled people out.
Steve said he went in the east to smuggle people out.
69.
East Berlin side in 80. Brought a truck.
Is that Robert?
No, this is Neil.
Everything was pretty cool then. They didn't have a problem.
I'm still in the reserves. Roberto is.
Yeah.
Roberto.
Yeah, he was there last year. Someplace he was going to go last year, and then he had to go to the reserves instead.
I'm going to stay at Glencombe. That's what I thought. Shade
Is your wife
Valley.
going with you? You going by yourself?
Chip's going to stay in the Shade Valley in Sturgis for us this year. That's cool.
You need to tell us how that all works out. We stayed there years ago before the new owner has it now. And we haven't had a chance to talk to them. They actually live in the
And
town we
should
live
have.
in.
Yes.
And maybe we'll try to catch up with them when we get back. Oh, that'd be already, Sturgis will already be over by then. And I wanted to talk to them because there's been issues with the some of the kids that are working there that are their relatives or whatever. Kind of were rude to some of our subscribers last year that went out there to check it out. So
Roberto says he left on November 2017 to August 19. Oh, I guess 2019.
17, 18, I did. It was just 3 years.
Oh, you're a young kid.
Neil says he's 68.
Neil's 68.
I'm 72.
He's 72. That's not that much
He's
difference between you.
Not really. Phone is on its way out. It's going into your frame. Might get called back. Oh, and I guess
Ask him if you ever went to the Ralph Eden Playboy Club in the
Let me look
Confucian
and
Dock.
see.
Have you been to the what?
Ralph Eden Playboy Club on the Confucian Dock.
Ralph Eden
Playboy Club
Playboy Club
in the Confucian Dock.
in the Confucian Dog.
There was really a Playboy Club there? It was.
Matter of fact, Hugh Hefner came over and sued them for using the Playboy name. There was a big stink about it. They had the plastic floors, and the phones on the table, and the girls were all naked sitting there in the windows. Every prostitution was legal in those days, and we had to go in there and break up all the bar fights.
So JJ wants to know if you made a video on how to change a clutch pack on an EVO.
Oh, there you go.
No. I never had an EVO.
Don't forget to thumb up.
CVO, you got a CVO.
Yeah, I got a CVO.
It's in my driveway.
What's the EVO?
That's that bike. They made it when the EDO, when the AMF had it. They made the EVO.
That's not the one Rod's got?
Rod who?
I'm filing for divorce tomorrow. Oh boy, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh well. Yeah,
EVO. Who's got an EVO? Somebody we talked to the other day said they had an EVO, but I don't remember who it
Is
was.
that Rod King? The one that was in Orlando, and he said his brother had one like
But
him,
they
and his
had
best
problems
friend
with
had
that.
one like him.
Didn't they have
He
problems
put
with
the
that
bags
engine?
on the side. He welded them on.
No, that's not an EVO.
right.
That's different. That's not even a Harley.
An EVO's a Harley?
Yes,
Oh.
EVO is like an engine. It's like the M8.
Yeah, they had a problem with the EVO. I
Yeah.
forget what it was.
And I
Good
think it was
luck,
during
Roberto.
AMF time.
I hope
I'm not an EFO
You come
specialist,
out okay.
Problem with the cams.
we could talk to.
So you're going to court tomorrow?
Oh, that's terrible. Sorry.
He's 54.
If
So
we
you're younger than us.
we need to buy. Who is it that does those clutch packs?
Recluse.
No, but I mean, one of the vendors you seen it was I think is it that Chris's that advertises that?
Maybe.
We'll have to see. If we find somebody that's got it, we'll change his clutches. I don't think Speeds does clutches.
That's too bad or great? I think it's great for him. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't
Well, I've been there. You don't
the
want to
first
go
party
there.
in Sturgis for Robert. Yeah.
It's better to have them die. I hate to say it.
So did Roberto say he's not bringing his wife?
Evolution engine.
Revolution.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about
He
that.
just said he's going to go to court tomorrow.
I can't see the screen.
Well, I'm talking and you're not listening.
Do you have a good lawyer? Do you have a good lawyer?
Yeah, Roberto, do you have a good lawyer? He says he's going by himself, so I guess he doesn't have a lawyer. Big Mark has a special moment at Nomad.
Got a good friend that got divorced a couple years ago. He's actually one of the guys I lived with for a while, and she was disabled. And it was a very nasty divorce. She used to be friends with the wife, and she disowned her as a friend. And because I called him up, she had told me that she was going to serve him with papers. I wasn't really that close of a friend with him. It was more, they were friends, so we were kind of acquaintances, did stuff together, went out with them and stuff. And so I'm like, I'm calling him. And so I call him and say, dude, I want to let you know she's going to drop papers on you tomorrow. And he flipped out. Well, he went and yelled at her, and she called her up and said she sold her out. And I'm like, how could you do that to somebody, without letting them even have an idea? They were having trouble in their marriage. Things were getting better. So here's the funny thing. It was a very nasty divorce. And so they've been divorced now for about 3 years. And she came in, the marriage broke. She actually did this twice in a marriage. She came out very, very well off. Well, he still has to pay her child support, even though he's got the kids most of the time. Well, they're almost now old enough to say, hey, screw you, Mom, I want to live with Dad all the time. So yesterday, she writes an email to him and says, is there any chance they're going to raise my rent? Can you send me an extra $150 a week? And I wrote him, and I said, well, what you need to tell her is, why don't you spend some of that damn money I gave you, that you didn't have to start with. Without me, you would have never had that money. 2, here's a really poor place. It's in California. If you know anything about Santa Ana, really ghetto. And I said, well, there's some low-income homes there in Santa Ana that you can rent from. And I forgot what the last thing I told him. I told him one more thing.
Tell him just wait till in a few months when I retire.
Yeah, when he retires and takes the boys out of state.
No money.
Yeah. And
so Robert said he was in Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Yeah, that's down in the zone. Tell him that's down.
Down in the zone.
It's another YouTuber that I watch.
I was 110 miles behind the Iron Curtain.
He was 110 miles behind the Iron Curtain.
In my day. He was down in Kaiserslautern, which was the zone where all the infantry was.
Both times. Originally was on the way to Stuttgart.
I've been to Stuttgart.
Yeah, 72, 74.
I've been all around the world, but I watch Bob and Tam because they show me America like I don't know.
So Roberto says he doesn't need a lawyer. They both agree it's over.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Which it is. A lot of people do that. It's how long was you guys married? We see it like what we found out is it seems to be people that are married right around the 15-year mark is where the real test is. As friends of ours, we just talked about 15 years. We know a bunch of people that around that 15-year point is when they get divorced. We know more people divorced than we do that have been married all.
Well, that's cool. They kind of asked us to go on that, and then when we said something about it, they kind of backpedaled and said, "No, we didn't. We didn't invite you." It's like,
I don't know. Once we can't afford that. I know Adam Sandoval's going.
They asked us to go on it, like to film it and stuff. That's the way I took it, but maybe they just wanted.
I don't know. I think the people that are at the rally are not the people that actually put it on. So I don't know. And that's why I told them. I said, hey, if you want to tell them, contact us. We'd be happy to set it up for next year and go with them and film it. But for us to go and pay to film it, it's not worth our time. It's probably a lot of fun, but we're actually approaching sponsorship starting next week.
Putting the thing on the door.
Oh, they like to watch them come in?
Yeah, I guess.
He was some kind of entertainment
Neil said he was at Stuttgart for a week before being sent to Spangedam, the Lamb. Spam, Spangedam.
Spangedam. Well, he can see it.
I used to take prisoners to Mannheim.
He said he took prisoners to Mannheim.
Stockade.
It was 16 for us. 16 years they were married. So yeah, it's about, I don't know what it is.
Seems like it's on that area.
Well, that's what happened to us. It was about 15 years, and then instead of us going wild and crazy our separate ways, we kind of went wild and crazy together.
Together, that's cool. You should marry a Vietnamese woman. She'll stay with you till she dies.
To marry a Vietnamese woman, she'll stay till you die.
Yeah. Russell Wood said he's been married 40 years now. That's cool. We've been married 43 this year.
Years this?
That's outstanding.
Yeah,
I'm so
43
proud of
this
you.
year.
I'm so proud
Known
of
each
you.
other for 45.
That's the
Dated for 2
example
years.
that you all should be following. The old man's telling you, believe me.
Do you mind sharing her number? Right her accent.
My
Moving
wife's
back
dead,
to
you know,
Texas, I'm moving in with my dad, gonna help take care of him. Well, that's cool. Someplace to stay and something to do, and that's good. Russell looks good not getting over COVID on the high sea, although ships seem to be getting quarantined. I know, for years and years, I wanted to go on a cruise. We never could afford it. Now we probably could afford it, and now I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to go on a cruise. Don't want nothing to do with it. Even before the COVID, people were
she's
coming
seen
back
too many
sick.
people getting flu, and those boats that they had to stay out in that one that lost all the power, and the poop was coming out of the toilets and all that stuff. She don't like to. You go to some of these Johnny on the spots. These places should clean the tanks. At these events like this, they should clean them
Panama
daily.
City.
They got really. She said it was coming out of the toilet.
It was. You couldn't sit down. It was just like it was disgusting. So anyway, yeah, I have no interest in it anymore. Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore. My first was 9 hours and 14 months. Third was 14 hours. Looking for number 4. That's only first. Oh, second was 14 months.
Let me call you back.
Third was 14 hours, and now he's looking for number 4.
This is on YouTube live right now, all around
That's
the
easy
United
for
States.
you to say.
You're on camera all around the United States.
I know. Over the Grim Reaper of marriage. I know. You know what? I got y'all beat. I've got a girlfriend that's been
At least 15 times.
17 times that I know of.
Maybe more.
It might.
And I finally, after the third wedding, I said, I think it's her that's the issue, not. Well, this girl is just, she's the nicest girl in the world, everything else. But I think once she gets married, she becomes a bat of hell.
2. There you go. Get it right, Dawn. 2 or 2.
I just had the Philippines call me. I pointed to the camera. I said, "You're on live all around the United States." She goes, "Blah!" And she hung up.
Never let a crisis go to waste.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
When we were in Berlin, it was not fun.
I try. I know. It's a lot of hard work. It's not easy. Good. We have good, bad. We've been through everything.
You wait till next week. This place will be nuts.
Yeah.
So this is the calm before the storm here for Bike Week.
Yours was 9 years.
Enjoy it. On the news, one motorcyclist hit and killed. You'll hear it.
Get the rider exit married 17.
Oh no, he says she must be super hot. Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. Crazy.
No, she's not really super hot. I don't know how she got married so many times. And so I don't know. Everybody's different, and I don't know. And it's just like this other friend we were just talking about. When we go back and look at, she was married to her first husband and had 3 kids with. We're married almost exactly the same way. Got married same time, and divorced exactly the same way. And it was like, when it was all over, we pretty much found out that this girl lied to all of us. He didn't even know what ended up happening was when she met her, she said, I almost had trouble. We knew them before they got married. So she said, I almost didn't want to be friends with her.
I don't know, it's going to be really tough to be friends with you because the girl,
her first husband,
James, her first husband cheated on, her name was Tammy.
So I'm talking to this other guy, the husband, and he's like, he was telling me the story, and he said her name, same name as what the woman that got divorced. I'm not going to say the name because she already messed up and said one name.
I know.
And I looked at him and said, what did she say the name was? And said what it was. I'll say, it was Donna. And I'm like, that's not the name. She told Tam it was Tammy was the name. And he's like, holy crap. I said, I think she's been lying to all of us this time. And he's like, holy crap. And he was so far in love with this girl. He waited 47 years to get married the first time.
Oh.
Single bachelor, lived in a bachelor pad, had crazy life. He's actually the guy. Well, we're not gonna say that.
Wow.
He's a great guy. You'll meet him eventually. He's going to be on our channel here, maybe in Sturgis.
Yeah. He's gonna go out and do.
I don't tell him what he's going to do yet.
All right. Anyway.
I went too far.
No, not far enough.
What was our waitress's name? She was very nice.
It was a back shot.
See, Tammy has a great name.
So, how long have we been on?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Holy crap, and now who's yakking so long?
I'm just answering questions.
She always blames me for going over an hour.
I told you when it was an hour. You didn't say nothing.
You're yakking. I'm just sitting over here, working the camera here, showing the scenery.
No Rat Pink. What's Rat Pink?
No.
I think never came on tonight.
Rat Pink and Nomad and
Well, so they're not used to Wednesday nights. Normally it's a Sunday night.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't plan this till last night. I was going to go live.
Zoom in. This
I can't. It won't zoom in.
I don't know. You need to. You said you won't let
They
you
know
zoom
you're
in.
down here. They know you're down here in Myrtle Beach. They should be
I don't know.
looking for that.
Got a Harley for my girlfriend. That's straight up.
Let me look and see if I can make another camera.
There's some chicken in the face. I'm getting hungry. She's not here tonight. Steven had chicken.
Very good.
We had
Excellent.
fish and chips, and then I had mac and cheese. It was really good. Hey, your t-shirts don't have anything on the back. Did you buy one of our t-shirts? They should have fatigue on the back. Some of them do and some of them don't.
I don't have that one. I gotta get a batain.
You have to look.
Stick on my helmet.
There's some of them. Did I give you the little fatigue sticker?
Yeah, I got that. I put it on my helmet.
They're you have to look. Some of the shirts just have the Bob and Tam on the front.
I just figured out how to do it.
And the other one had everything on the back, and then Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures on the front. So you just have to watch. Where do I sign up for that deal? Trading your ex for a Harley? For team. I'll look again.
If it's raining too bad, I'll take you down to Adelaide Castle.
Okay. Are you bringing any shirts with you to Rolling to Remember? No? Well, just ones we have that we wear. Because we have to buy them too. Here, now can you zoom in?
No, I'm going to see.
You're saying zoom in.
Can't. You can make it big. Well, it's not even on that camera. Why isn't it on the screen? Oh, that is the camera.
Now we're on the wrong side again. So no, I don't think we're bringing any shirts to Rolling to Remember. Was that lady waitress never on her feet?
I'm good. You guys want anything else?
No, I think we're fine.
I think we're good, dear. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That's okay. No, don't worry about it.
Thank you, dear.
Found it. Okay. When you zoomed in, the audio was lost. Okay, yeah. He figured that out, but thanks for letting us know. That's what he was saying. Will you be riding up to the Wilmington NC during Bike Week? Is that the one in Gillette? I know there's a Harley dealer in Gillette. We might go to
Charlotte.
North Carolina.
Charlotte.
That is where North Carolina is. That's where the beach
Yep.
house harbor.
Yeah, but it's not in Wilmington. Wilmington's like in
It's
the middle
called,
of the
it's
state, I
called
think.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Shalat, what did I say?
Gillette.
Shalat,
Like
Shalat.
Gillette. No, you're right. You're good. That's
There
just
you
too
go.
far. 50 miles. I'm not going up there.
I know. I love that. All right, not bad. Let's see behind me. Look at those cool birds. They all have little birds. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself. Stop it. Hello from North
Very
Carolina.
good. Up this other way.
There. Okay. That's better. Now you're looking at a napkin on the table.
I know, I'm trying to change the camera.
No.
I guess the camera's
JJ,
doing that.
I see that. Hi, Monty. From North Carolina. You're not too far away from us. You're going to come down here to Myrtle Beach, Monty?
15 minutes, North Carolina.
Yep. Here comes the dancers one by one.
Look at the
Which
views
one
you
are
got
you?
now.
I don't know.
They can put more cameras on.
Yeah. I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. Those ones that you keep seeing more and more and more behind you.
Alright, let's get rid of this. I'll go walk around. I don't know if it'll stay on or not.
Right.
Wilmington's an hour away from here.
He's going to walk around. Free camera, free technology. I don't know. He thinks he's trying. There's Steven. Here goes one of the girls.
Dual camera.
They thought it was pretty cool with the 2 cameras, the 3 cameras. It said high tech. Well, you can walk around. I'm going to go potty. What? Well, I don't know. No, there is no girls. I don't know where they all went. They all ran away. He's going to go walk around and see if he can find any of the girls to show you. Says we got new comments, but I don't see them. There they are. You usually use your rewards cards at gas stations. Sometimes. We have a gas buddy card, and I don't always get my discount on it. I don't know why. And then we also have, it's called EFS. It's a diesel trucking card. That one we did the other day, and when Bob finished filling up, he said we saved $15 on that fill up. So that was a good price. The one for Gas Buddy, last time we used it, it was only, I don't know, 30 cents or something. It was something retarded. It's like, why even bother using the card? And then you can only put $75 on it. You can't go over the $75 in a week. So, sometimes if we're traveling across country, we can use $300 in a day. So, yeah, the Gas Buddy card isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you can get more money off if you pay $9.99 a month and get their gold card, which I'm not going to do because I don't get the regular discount I get now. So why would I pay extra money for something I'm not going to get? JJ said it's a beautiful bar. What did Rockahot Campground tell you when you called? They said it wasn't 1,000 trails. I know, I tried. But they said it wasn't 1,000 trails. I did call them, and it was closer. But we have to pay for it. And where we're going to stay in Colonial Beach, I guess we'll just have to do the drive-in because
It's a long ride from Colonial Beach up to DC.
But the guy that does the saluting is going to be at the Harley Davidson dealership all day Saturday. He's written a book. He's going to be there to sign autographs.
Tell everybody what we got. Tell her what we're doing there. But they told you on the phone.
That's what I was starting to tell him.
No. You don't know who else might hear that. We have special treatment that we're going to get.
Oh, I didn't tell him that.
Yeah, you don't want to say what we got. You might get
It is. It's a big place. Most of them are pretty big like this. Some of them, in fact, most of them are usually packed. So I'm sure with the rally, they'll be really packed. I think they're Good Sam's. Yeah, but you only get like 10% off for Good Sam's. The 1,000 Trails, we don't have to pay anything there. We pay in overall because we have dues and we paid for a membership, but it's nothing out of pocket when we
But if once
travel.
we've stayed 40 days, we're down. What it figures out to be is we're paying about $20 a
Your
night.
other cameras.
I know, I'm trying to set this down.
That's what they, she told me that too. I'm doing the American flag headband next week. All right, Dawn. Yeah, because you got the American band, and did you get the 2 black ones? Didn't you? One with the cross, and I think one that just had the sparkles all over. Who did you give the hair hat to? I got the picture you sent. It looked nice. Did we put that on Facebook?
Did you?
I did not. She emailed it, I think, so I'll have to send it to you. Or put it on Facebook so you guys can see Dawn's headbands. And I finally sent Lori's off to her today. I kept forgetting I didn't have any more of those bubble wrap envelopes. So I had to go and buy some, and I finally got it sent off today. So hopefully she'll get hers by Saturday. Jeff, if you're on, or Lori, if you're on. Are you thinking about riding in the rolling tournament? No. Not going to ride.
We've heard way too many stories that you end up spending a lot of time pushing your bike because it's too crowded. So what we'd rather do is the same thing. I would rather film it all. We've been offered, once again, I don't know how we get this situations, but we got offered some really great things that we're going to be able to do during that event. That is going to be, once again, nobody's going to get what we have for footage and things like that. And people are going to get the interview and all that. It's going to be priceless. This could take us to that next level. We just have to drive 150 freaking miles to get there.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It'll probably be dark when we get home.
It'll probably be dark when we get there too. I don't know what we're gonna do with poor Charlie dog.
We have to put him in a doggy kennel.
We might have to for that day.
That'll be that's on Memorial Day.
No, it's the Sunday before.
He's not gonna like that.
It's Sunday. Oh, he don't mind as long as people give him attention. Headbands look awesome. Dawn's a great model for them. Yep. I'll have to put that on Facebook. She sent us a picture. It's real cute. Dawn's a cutie. I don't know. Are you about to wrap it up? You've been on an hour and 45 minutes.
I did that a long time ago. I just walk around with a camera.
Mm-hmm.
She's just running the show tonight.
All right.
Cam show.
So I guess
Cam
we're
and
done.
Bob show.
So I hope you all had a good time.
You gotta go
If
back to
you're
the big screen. Get rid of that.
Are you working with Kelly or the AMVET? Kelly for right now. I'm going to call her and I'm going to try to figure out where we're going to be and how long it's going to take us to get places and how many times we're going to travel all the way into DC. And then we'll figure out, I guess, what we're going to do and where we'll be. And then not able to come to Myrtle Beach this year.
What rally are you going to in October?
I'm sure my wife can handle more than one large bike event a year.
What's bad about if you're coming to the fall rallies is they're so small. It's after we've done them, unless we get sponsorships to come back, we're not coming back and doing any of the fall rallies. May not even do some of the spring rallies next year. We're talking starting this week. We're going to be talking to some of the vendors about sponsorships. What we're going to do, and even some of you can do it if you're interested in doing this, is it ends up costing money. But you can sponsor. We're going to come up with some different ways that you can sponsor the day as a individual for a set price. Your name will be on the video. It'll be up here in the top. It says, hey, today's video is sponsored by Joe Schmuck. And for this price. So we're going to the dealers, the vendors, and we're going to give them an opportunity that they can sponsor us for the most of a day. What we'll do from their venue, which we'll talk about in a little while once we get a couple of them to agree to do this. And what we're doing is we're trying to cut the cost of places that we have to pay to stay, like here, it's $500 to stay here, and then also the gas. Because the gas to get just from Laconia, now no telling where it's going to be at. She didn't figure that it's up to $6 a gallon now. We're here and up in Maine.
I figured $5.50 a gallon.
It was going to cost us
8 miles a gallon.
It was going to cost us $1,800 to get to Sturgis from Laconia. So what we're looking to do is try to talk to our vendors that we've already been giving them free advertising to see if they would like to sponsor us. Either help with the gas or help with the staying. And if that happens, that will determine how many rallies we do next year. We will be doing some rallies next year, but we're probably going to be doing more smaller rallies. Probably, we don't know yet. Thinking about doing Ohio Bike Week, probably do Bikes and Blues next year. I don't know what else I'll throw in there. Probably going to still do Daytona. Daytona this year did really well. Sturgis, of course. Panama City, I don't know yet. We thought we were going to get a place to stay there. That one's jumped up now to $650 to stay there. We thought the vendor would, or the promoter would give us a spot, but they gave all the spots away to the staff, not the staff, and all that. So
Only is that for diesel though? 435 in New Hampshire.
but you gotta look at diesel.
Yeah, we have.
I look at gas light, and then I kind of just look at the prices that they have up there. And
I'd rather
but I mean, right now we're sitting here at $5. Cheapest I got here was $5.25, and we did pay $5.65 when we were in Lake City. That's the most we paid so far.
videotape it and send it to us. What about Lone Star?
That's still on the schedule right now for this year. I don't know. We don't. She thinks if we were going to build a garage, we won't do it. We're waiting for a lot of you that wanted to go to Mexico. We got enough people. We only need about 4 people that want to go with us down to Mexico to go to the Rocky Point Rally. That would make us go to Galveston for sure.
For everybody, not just us.
But
He says hopefully gas will go down. I said, yeah, hopefully for everybody, not just us.
I don't know. I think this year's
Maybe.
Yeah, we're definitely not going this year, but maybe next year might do something. We got to get with Adam and see what's going on there too. And I know he has other YouTubers go there, so I don't think at this point I'm not looking to go to there and work like I did last time I was down there. So I don't know if he'll put us up since he's got other guys that are down there too filming it. But so I don't know. A lot of that all depends. This year I thought was going to do really well because we had so many places. You know, a lot of you subscribers are setting us up. Some of the vendors set us up. It's just like here, we actually found out when we talked to Mexico.
I'm trying to learn Spanish.
We still need 3 more people in there. And you can't stay where we stay. But if we figured if we could get a handful of people to go, her cousin knows a bunch of people that's got really nice houses. They're all down there on the Sea of Cortez area, and could probably get a decent price to rent it for the weekend. And but I don't know what decent price is yet. We wanted to make sure we had a handful of people that want to go first to see what kind of price we could get for a house down there.
All right, are you ready to say goodnight now?
You get all the rest of your messages? You're done?
I think so. Redirect is BLT without LEG. I hate rabbit. BLT without the L. Going up by the headband just to see that. I like BLT even without the L.
All right, let's go. I'm done.
So thanks for coming along tonight. We had a great time, and hope to see all of you that are coming down here to Myrtle Beach. If not, we'll see you somewhere along the road. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
You know what really sucks? The video I put up the other day, the little short that told you about the brake job that I was going to do on my bike, I got more views on that than me actually doing the brakes, which is kind of sad. I don't know. Nobody wanted to watch my brake job. I don't know. Should I rename it something else? But I thought some of you would like to see me do something. But I guess not. I'm not like 700 people. It's kind of sad. But I'll get over it.
3 more to get 100. Give us a thumbs up if you're still on. Don't forget.
You doing your little dance again?
See? Right, direct. Don't let the sun side counter for 3 weeks.
What?
Don't let this one side the counter for 3 weeks. I don't get it, Neil.
I think he's talking to Ryder X.
I know. I don't know what Ryder X said. Oh, he likes the BLT without the L. So.
One second.
Alrighty. Did we get 100? 100 thumbs up? I can't tell.
You got to go back.
So 100 thumbs up, and then we'll get off.
Yours says it's only 7.
I don't
Yours
know.
hasn't updated in a long time. When we close it and open it up again.
Where are we at, guys?
For you.
Thank you.
We are at 99. Here.
One more.
We just did a 1 because you didn't do
There
yours.
we go.
We're at 100.
All right. Thanks, guys. Good night. See y'all. If you're
You gotta
coming
hit
down,
the
be safe. Be safe driving down here.
She doesn't realize when we click the button, my hand still goes like that. She's like, they can't